You live on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. I'm finna tag you in it.
Okay. All right, bet.
Yeah, I just tagged you. Yeah, I'm finna post it on IG real quick. Add me on Facebook.
See, I feel old. I don't even know how to use Facebook.
Facebook to watch the live. Yep. It's gonna get posted either way, but like whenever these people in tune. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, man. So look, we are back with the Reality Podcast, man. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I got a new guest with me, and I'm finna let him introduce himself.
Elijah Alexander, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur. I do a lot of things in the entertainment business. I do YouTube, podcasting, real estate. I sell real estate. I also got a aromatherapy company. I don't know what it sounds better.
Yeah.
It sounds a little lower, but I got an aromatherapy company. We make lotions, herbs, help people with their health when it comes to like, aromatherapy, essential oils, fragrance oils, incense, all that. And then dabbling into tech. I work with a marketing agency called Epic Studios. We help grow e-commerce and clothing brands using Facebook ads, TikTok ads, or pretty much any business. We can help you scale. We got some brands doing $100,000 a month. Got some brands doing $50,000 a month, and it really just depends. But yeah, I do it all. When it comes to like business, I can help you grow your business, anything. So, yeah.
Okay. You got Instagram you want to shout out, bro? Tell them to get out.
Oh yeah, follow me on any platform. So on any platform, it's at Eli Alexander, Eli with 3 I's, Alexander, and that's on any platform.
Yes,
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any platform, same at Eli Alexander, Eli with 3 I's.
Okay. All right, man. Since you the guest, bro, I'm gonna let you start off with the first topic, bro. What you want to talk about first?
Oh shoot, the first topic. You throwing that on me?
Yep. Let's see what you got going on, bro. You sent me some pretty good stuff, bro. So I want to know what you finna come with first.
Since we here, like we could go ahead and talk about like what's been going on. The whole Diddy and Cassie situation.
Oh, okay.
That's been going on.
So I'm gonna need you to kind of catch me up on like what's going on with that. Now I know about Diddy and his ways, but like the Cassie and him situation, I heard like he put his hands on her before or something like that. But
yeah. Well, so she filed a lawsuit.
I heard that.
And within the lawsuit, she was saying, he raped her, kind of groomed her when she was 19, all the way up until they wasn't together no more, forcing her to have, what you call it, freak-offs.
Oh, wow.
Where she was, like, having sex with male prostitutes, all type of crazy shit.
Sheesh.
Drugging her, making her take drugs,
Yeah.
made her get a breast implant, and then take them out the day after.
Wow.
A whole bunch of crazy shit. And a lot of like, no offense to no gay people, but like a lot of gay shit.
He has been doing very homosexual stuff. Yeah. So now what I know about Diddy is that he just have connects to the elites. He has a connection to the elite. So he's kind of like Jay-Z. You have to go through me in order to get to the elites type of stuff. So. And I know that because all the gangster rappers, bro, like all the thugs, they turn a little soft when they get around Diddy, bro. You think?
Now that's a fact.
Yeah, man. Look at the baby just came out with a recent interview talking about how he took everybody out the room whenever he was there, and he got his arm around him and everything like that. Like, cause you so street and gangster, bro. You talking about in the song like somebody even put their hands on you, gonna up the stick with you. Where was that at? Like even with the whole little baby situation, like you can't be telling everybody, oh man, a nigga run up on me, I'ma gun him down, all this stuff like that. Man, you got a grown man touching up on your booty, bro.
But see, one thing I will say though,
tough.
like about the whole situation too, like the average person, like when you actually get into the entertainment business, whether it's acting, music, when you go to LA, when you go to Miami, when you get in those circles, a lot of that stuff is normal. You just don't hear about it like on camera.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
the freak offs that people be having, the
having,
gay stuff.
They've been having that for a
like,
minute.
When you like, cause I go to Miami frequently. I've been to LA. Like all that stuff is normal shit.
Yeah.
It's just not to like for the everyday person.
Yeah. And that's what I be trying to tell. I be trying to tell people. I'm like, I used to want to be like big in the industry, but it's like I know what type of things you have to do to get in the industry and how to continuously stay buzzing in the industry, and I'm just not willing to sell my integrity or sell my soul, you know. So since we on the selling the soul, so what do you think selling your soul is? And I'm gonna tell you my input on what I think it is.
My definition of selling your soul would more so just be doing anything, setting your morals aside just to get to a certain place in life.
Okay.
So that could be applied to a lot of things. That could be, let's say, you know, you a woman and you trying to get into the entertainment business.
Yeah.
And you got to have sex.
Yeah.
To get this particular spot.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like is selling your soul is. You putting your morals to the side.
Yeah.
Or let's say you a man, and let's say you got to go.
You got to do something gay to get in the industry.
Yeah. That's putting your morals to the side. I think that's selling your soul.
So I definitely agree with that. I think I would just say to add on to that, I think selling your soul is just doing something that's not your soul purpose, bro. We all got a soul contract, and you know that's why we don't die at certain times. We think we should have died because it's not our time yet. You know, whoever you wanna call it, the man above or God or whatever you guys want to call it. You know, you signed a soul contract before you came here, and you just have not fulfilled your soul purpose yet. So, and when you do, like I said, just anything that's not doing your soul purpose, like even going to work, like certain jobs, you're not doing something that's your purpose that you love doing, bro. You selling your soul, bro. Because guess what?
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, because you're giving you're giving your energy away at this one spot for hours out of your time just to make somebody else rich that don't care about you to still be broke. That's too tough.
But see,
that is tough.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Though, but what I would say is, in that sense, selling your soul is not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
So like with me having like I've traveled a lot of places, and it's like, you know, seeing different cultures, seeing the way people live.
Yeah.
Everybody's life is different.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of young people don't necessarily get this. It's like, just because you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to have freedom and you want to be, you know, living a good life, making a lot of money, that's not everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Some
Definitely.
people, they are okay with going to work, making sure their kids got food on the table, making sure, you know, their wife is straight and they got a regular household. Like, you know, that's not necessarily.
So no. I don't say anything. I don't think anything is wrong with that. But right. I just simply go back to that question that we've all asked in high school. Would you rather work a job that you love and enjoy doing, but you don't get paid as much as the job that you hate doing? It's the type of thing I'm going to. Cause like, let's be for real. Like let's say for instance, like the only job. Well, let me see. How do I want to put it? Okay, boom. There's 10 other jobs, right? That's way better than cleaning shit. But that's the only one you got to take. That's the only one. That's the only one that's hiring you, bro. It's like damn, you don't want to do that. You don't want.
That is kind of crazy.
That's kind of tough. Like, so you telling me that's your sole purpose, to clean shit, to protect, to raise money for your family? Yeah, that's kind of tough. Yeah. So that's just kind of like my take on sole purpose, though, for sure. What's your take on law of attraction? Like
the law of attraction?
Yeah.
I think it's very real.
Yeah.
As of late, like the type of energy and the type of people I've been around, being around that energy, being around that positive energy, or being around that energy that you feel is going to take you to the next level, definitely has an effect on your mindset. So like, I'll give you a perfect example. Since a lot of my business partners moved the business to Miami, we've been around a lot more people who make a lot more money than we do, as well as being around a lot more people that can help us get our foot in the door in the entertainment business.
Yeah.
So being around that energy has kind of made me, you know, shift my mindset when it comes to, okay, I need to be doing better. I'm already doing good, but I gotta like 10x this shit. Like, I gotta
it's no room to be sitting down. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but you can apply that to anything though. I think it's very important for people to whatever you want to be around, even if it's negative. If you put yourself around that, that's what you're gonna get, and that's what you're gonna attract.
Definitely. Yeah, and that's what that's kind of like a relationship tip too. Like
That's a fact.
Like, bro, go to the place you would want your partner to like going. So, like, say for instance, if you're a girl, you want a man that's taking care of himself. Where would you go? Go to the library. Most guys that go to the library, they probably take care of themselves. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
You may see somebody. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Simple stuff like that.
Heavy on to go to the gym.
Yeah, I'm telling you. For a guy too. You know what I'm saying. So definitely put yourself in the environment that you will want to see your future self in. So I would say also hang around the people that you would want to, I would say, be like in the future.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
speak those words too, like manifesting, bro. So I always say it starts off with the mind first. If you don't believe it, bro, you would never achieve it. You know,
you gotta be like, one of my friends told me this like the other day. Anything that you want in life, you gotta be a little bit delusional about that.
You
shit.
definitely do.
Yeah.
You definitely do. Like me, every morning, bro. My bad. Every rising, to some people they may think, this nigga talking that gibberish. But me, every rising, bro, I go in the mirror and I tell myself I'm a god for 2 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Like, I tell myself if you want to call it sassy, I tell myself I'm handsome. I tell myself I'm wealthy.
They be saying they be sassy.
Yeah, I guess crazy. if that's sassy, it is what it is. But like, bro, all I need is love for myself, bro. Like, no cap. If you lose your mind, bro, you lost everything. Because it all starts in the mind, bro. Like, heaven and that's another topic, bro. So I'm gonna tell you what I think hell and heaven is, and I want you to tell me what you think it is.
Okay.
I think hell and heaven is just a state of mind, bro. You know, and
okay.
I would say that because say me, I'm always looking for the positive in the situation, but you always looking in the negative of a situation. So you may me and you may get the same item and you be like, man, I don't want this shit. I don't want it. Man, what I'm gonna do with this? But me, I find something like I'm gonna find the good in it. Yeah. Guess what? We may not want it, but guess what? Somebody else may want it. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell it. Now I done made some money. You ain't made no money.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you're focusing on when you're focusing on the positive rather than the negative, bro, you're gonna live more peacefully, bro. Because there's always a positive and a negative, bro. Yin yang. And
that's a fact.
Yeah, and if you're a mad person, bro, you're gonna catch hell. Yeah. If you're an angry person, you're gonna catch hell every time, bro. Because guess what? You're always thinking about the bad. Oh, this ain't finna go right. Basically, a hating ass nigga, bro. You know, whenever you telling somebody your dreams or whatever, man, you really think that's gonna work? You really, bro? Because they living in the lower vibration, but they can't see themselves doing that, bro. So they project that insecurity and that fear, which is part of your life.
That goes back to the energy that you're around.
Yep, definitely.
So like, if you're around toxic energy, your thoughts are going to be toxic.
Yeah.
If you eat toxic foods,
yep,
your thoughts are going to be toxic.
And that's why it's very important. Everybody be like, man, why these spiritual folks be so big on energy and vibration? Because everything is energy and vibration. Yeah. Everything has a vibration, bro. Like, everything has a vibration. If everything has a vibration, bro, if you can match the vibration of the life you want or whatever is something you want, or I would just say if you can match the feeling, like, everybody know we get a certain feeling whenever that paycheck come. So guess what you do? Match that vibration, hold that vibration for 2 weeks without working. And trust me, something is going to put you in a position to make you some money, or just put you in a position to gain that abundance. It all starts with the mind, bro. You can't believe, you gotta know it. Yeah. And I feel like that's what messes us up a lot. It's like we believe, but you can only believe so much. But it got to be at one point you know this. Like, I don't believe in my parents. I know my parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you also got to put in the work too.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of people are like, I see a lot of people on social media, they say they're spiritual, or they say they want a certain life, but they're not necessarily putting in the work.
Yeah.
Like you gotta work for anything.
Yeah.
So even if it's not getting money, it's like say you want a better relationship with your spouse. You have to work.
You gotta
for
work.
it.
Yeah.
You know, like, you gotta have communication.
I would definitely say that's what a lot of us spiritual folks do need to hear, because like a lot of us thinking it's just I meditate today, I'm healed. No, bro, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been on this type of journey, bro, for a minute, bro, and I'm just now like getting to where I'm at. You probably think, okay, man, this man is super smart, man. He know it all, bro. Every day I learn that I know nothing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My God, bro. The more books I read, I'll be like, man, I gotta read another book. Because I've never known this, and it's like that's what I think life is just all about, bro. Is learning and loving, bro. It's just like what babies do. Yeah. Like that's all babies do. They're curious and they move off of love, brother. The love of them seeing somebody else walk and them wanting to do it made them walk.
Yeah. Like that's me every day though. Like I'm always like willing to learn, or even like just see another person's perspective.
Yeah. And because it helps, man. Because you may like I said earlier, I may have a bad perception on it, but you may have a positive. It may help you look on a positive note of it. So, and that's why, like I told you earlier, bro, I just want to meet new people, bro. Like I'm so big on meeting new people because all I'm gonna do is learn. It may be something I don't want to learn, but at the end of the day, I learned something, bro.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's very, very beneficial though when you're young though. Mm-hmm. Like with me being outside as of late, I've been outside. Like I've been outside every city, everywhere. We everywhere. We worldwide. Like meeting people would change your life drastically. Mm-hmm. When it comes to like even just it don't even got to be. It don't have to do with money. You can meet somebody who can take your relationship to the next level, or somebody who could just take your mental space to the next level. But you gotta open that. You gotta be a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Just be like, hey,
you gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah.
That's what I'm like learning right now. Mm-hmm. It's like I be forcing myself to go out, go meet random people, talk to strangers. It's been working, but it's like really, really uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like right now, bro. Like in my case, I'll keep it. I'm not working right now, bro. And I just get opportunities to make money. Like I'm good at certain things. So the things that I am good at, I make money. Like here and there, I just did my first music video for somebody. So that was just
directing or
recording.
Okay,
yeah. So I was like, that's cool. So I do photo shoots here and there. I find little stuff to sell.
That's still working though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still working.
Well, I guess. But it's like, with the business stuff, it ain't like it's something that's every day though.
Yeah, it's not like a 9 to 5. I would say. But I mean, you working.
Yeah.
Like even right now, we working.
Yeah. Definitely, bro. So, what's your takes on like church, bro? Like
on church?
Yeah, like
I don't. So I'm not really a big supporter of church. So I was raised Muslim. So my whole family is pretty much Muslim. I was raised up speaking Arabic, everything. So, but my grandparents were Baptists. My thoughts of like actually being in the church, the few times that I was there, I feel like, some of the stuff that go on in the church versus what goes on in the mosque is kind of like childish. Yeah. Like, I feel like, when people, when you go to church and people say they got the Holy Ghost. Yeah. And I don't know if all churches are like this, but specifically black churches. When people get the Holy Ghost, it be kind of...
It's like...
coming from a Muslim background, and it's more so like everything is about respect. It's kind of like people be making a mockery of God, when they be jumping around, dancing, and falling out and shit. I be looking at it kind of. I've always looked at it as like, damn, this is like kind of disrespectful. But I don't necessarily feel a bad way about it because everybody believes in different things. Yeah. But it's not necessarily something that I would go to.
Yeah. Definitely. Now I learned something very interesting about churches. So churches will not be funded if they would not be funded by the government if they don't put out a certain knowledge. If they don't preach that Bible, they will not get funded. And
as far as funded from the government?
The government, yeah, the government. All churches are funded by the government. And I'm like, okay, well, the government, they have a lot of Jews in it. Most of the Jews, not all Jews, but they are our oppressors. So I get down, I'm doing more research, and I'm like, okay, so these ties down to some of the Europeans around the same time where they went around going to indigenous parts of the land, forcing the word on people. So they basically, even in the Bible, is in the Christian Bible, I believe, in Deuteronomy, in that chapter, man, it's gruesome chapter. Oh my God.
What part? Deuteronomy 28.
I don't know, but I know basically in this verse they was saying like, go to this part of the land, tell them about the word of God. Mind you, the Lord is saying this. The Lord is saying this, telling these people to go to this land, tell them about the word. If they don't listen to the word, you got the right to basically destroy. So
yeah,
you got the right to kill them. If the women are virgins, you can keep them as wives, or you can sell them to the king. If they're not a virgin, kill them, take the cattle, take everything, and that's how even how religion got put into place too. And it's not even just like I would say it's not even just Christianity either, though. I think it's our religion. Like I think
that's a global thing.
Yeah.
Like it's several religions. Like even I think the way the world, like a lot of people don't understand, like with history. In history, it's not really about who's right and who's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's about who wins.
Definitely.
So like, you know,
Definitely.
if I kill you, it don't matter if I was in the right or wrong. I won.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever happens after I kill you, this is what I say.
Yep.
This is what's gonna go. So like even like, you know, why some of the
that would make sense why the Europeans.
That's why a lot of people are Christian. Because if you go back to I think it's the Council of Nicaea, where the Romans kind of made Christianity a universal, worldwide religion. That's why a lot of nations, like America, I think it's Great Britain. I might be tripping a little bit, but a lot of people were kind of forced.
Yeah,
even like Islam, even my religion too.
All this
like,
stuff was because it was
a
basically
lot of people, you ain't really had no choice. Like either you with it or you gonna die.
Yeah, and it's like people would be like, whenever I tell them, I was like, man, this stuff was forced onto you. They like, well, I wasn't forced. I'm like, bro, the only reason why you know about this is because your people know about this, and it's been forced, and it's been forced into this society, bro. Because I want to know who was the people that they was going on these different parts of the land, telling them that they gotta follow the word.
Yeah,
the Kemites, or who they want to call the Egyptians. We didn't even call ourselves Egyptians. That's a Greek word.
That's right.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a Greek word, bro. Jesus, that's a Hebrew word. You go to the Old Testament of 16:13. You go in the Bible. I do not see no Jesus in there. That thing say Isus, IESUS. If I'm not mistaken, the letter
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, it depends on like where you're from.
From Mexicans, they say Jesus. That's how they say. That's how they say Jesus.
We say Isa.
Yeah. So guess where that comes from? Isis. The goddess Isis. So everybody be like, how is Jesus a woman? I'm like, bro, come on. You just got to break down the origin of where religion come from and these words. Like, a lot of us, we put curses on ourselves. Like,
even like going back to the history aspect too, a lot of people, me personally, I feel like when it comes to religion, it's a lot of things that are not necessarily going to get answered. Because going back to what I said before, it's about who
got the last word. Yeah, who got the last word.
If I won, a lot of people deleted a lot of history.
Yep.
So like definitely. Alexander the Great, when he went to Egypt, he burned a whole bunch of the libraries down.
Definitely. And and in the Vatican, they got a lot of books stored underneath the Vatican too.
Yeah, and then plus, if I win and I don't necessarily want the person who I defeated's history to be continued, I'm gonna switch it up. That's why King James got his version of the Bible.
Yeah.
If I take over, if you conquer an area, you pretty much
own it. You got definitely.
So it's not necessarily if it's right or wrong. Because a lot of things you probably won't ever find out because
it got burnt, like you said, it got destroyed.
It don't exist.
But listen here though, Now that's for certain people though. Like you got to understand that our ancestors lived through us, and that's like a very serious thing, bro. So if our ancestors live in our DNA, bro, then that means all we have to do is go within to seek knowledge, bro. Like that's where we get these things called downloads, bro. I'm pretty sure you ever heard of a download. You'll probably just be sitting down in a certain area and you just get a crazy idea. Something just like, oh, so that's why this happens or whatever. Those are downloads, bro. And you go sit out in the sun, bro, sun gaze, bro, you will get a download every 8 minutes, bro. Like
I do believe like certain things are like definitely embedded into your DNA.
Yeah, it is, bro. So that's why our oppressors, whenever I say they, I mean our oppressors, the rich elites, and or the 12 families you want to call. And that's why they have us so distracted so we don't meditate, because they know if we meditate, bro, we're gonna seek all the answers. And our oppressors, they don't have certain knowledge. Right. They don't want us tapping into knowledge that they don't have access to, because you know how they all about. They're all about conquering everything, bro. And
you can apply that to a pastor though.
Yeah.
Because you know, certain, even like going back to the church situation, I do feel like a lot of pastors are like kind of so in it for the money.
Yeah, it definitely. You know. And it's like I would say. So let's get on that. I think they're more for the money because you claim it, like I said earlier, bro. Y'all claiming to be men of God and stuff like that, but none of you guys are front and center when it comes to police brutality, bro. Yeah, y'all running. Yeah. None of y'all are consistently providing for the sick, consistently providing for the broke. Y'all are not going to these board meetings and these council meetings talking about the stuff that they're teaching our children, the stuff they're not teaching our children, and so much more about the health of these kids, about the type of food y'all giving a kid and expect them to excel in these type of work environments. One is very cold. It's very hard to work in the cold. I don't care what nobody say. And the cold is what kills you. Early in the morning, you gotta learn. You finna try to learn some math. You already don't want to go here. 9 times out of 10, your teacher's not very energetic. She's basically just saying, "Hey, look at the board. I'm finna read it to you. Get a piece of paper, not do it. On to the next lesson tomorrow."
Right.
And that's basically what's going on. But these kids are not learning nothing.
And man, I feel like with any like religious community organization, or even like, you know, a lot of older people kind of say like, you know, young people are not necessarily into, you know, the religion or just certain things, certain programs that they have. If I feel like if a lot of older people, like especially like pastors or people who have a say so in the community, rappers too, if they actually took the time out to address young people's issues. Like when it comes to making money, finding a job, not selling drugs or helping you mentally.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
The turnout rate would be a lot better. Because a lot of parents kind of raise their children to where, you know, we can't even have like a real conversation with them.
Yeah, you definitely.
You can't talk about sex.
They don't be like, man, I don't want to hear that.
So you can't talk about, you know, your feelings or your mental health.
Yeah, because like,
but if you address those issues, a lot more people would be like, okay, let me go to church to handle this particular problem that I'm having, or let me go talk to my pastor to go, and without being judged.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of us need to step up, though. Like as in like me and you, like people with platforms, to give people the room to say whatever and not be judged. Cause that's how I am, bro. Cause like I was scared to talk about this type of stuff because of my generation. Yeah.
You know, this is crazy talking to black community. Right?
Yeah, this is most in this, and I'm not trying to say our people are stupid. It's just that we're not aware of how smart we is. Right. That's all I'm gonna say. We're just not aware. And they dumbed us down, bro. They made us ignorant for all these years. So whenever they finally put out the truth, we're gonna be dumb to it. We're not gonna listen to it, just like Kanye, bro.
But see, I also look at that as specifically speaking to like, you know, a lot of black youth. You look up to like we're kind of like the only community that kind of looks up to like celebrities as our heroes. Yeah. When it comes to like, we don't like in other communities. They look up to like doctors and lawyers and stuff like that. But we look up to rappers. Mm-hmm. And they don't necessarily promote the more positive things or more realistic ways of living.
Yeah. And I think, you're right. We definitely need more of that. And
so like
positive. I would just say positive role models. We need more positive role models. Cause I look up to Malcolm X and Fred Hampton. I ain't gonna lie. So now I'm on my revolutionary type ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be there front and square when it comes to police brutality. Since I said something about the board meetings, bro, I'm gonna start looking up when do they have board meetings and stuff for the
or even
school.
even like with the board meetings too. Not to cut you off, but also like teaching. I have been very observant on how people interact with the police. There's also a certain way that you interact with the police.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like a lot of people do have an attitude.
Yeah, I agree.
When the police pull you over, if you approach them with an attitude, that definitely changes how the whole interaction is gonna go.
I get that, but I think it's something deeper than that, bro. Because I don't necessarily believe in like that white people are racist. I believe that whenever we come around them, we just set off something inside of them, bro. Our vibration is just so much higher than theirs, but it just ticks them off, bro. It's just an imbalanced frequency that's going on, bro. And I feel like that's what goes on with us, because all in all, bro, I may not act like I have an attitude or that I'm like cautious, but whenever I'm around police officers, bro, I'm very cautious. Like my antennas be up, bro. Like like a cat, bro. Like, I swear to God, I don't know what it is.
I feel like that's most young black males though, because we grew up in an era where it's like, okay,
you gotta watch out, bro.
Every time you look on the TV, somebody getting choked out, beat up, shot, crazy. So it's like, but that's why I say, you know, it definitely needs to be people in the community to kind of teach, you know, a proper proper way to approach certain situations. Because even if you know a police officer is, you know, doing something that's in the wrong, that don't mean you got to get aggressive yourself. Because at the end of the day, you not being aggressive, and say you get beat up one time, it might not be right, but you walking out this situation alive.
That's real though, but at the end of the day, man, it's kind of hard to tell a real heterosexual man that.
Yeah,
you know, like you got to really, because a man that calls himself an alpha, he's not going for that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's because it's like
respect though.
Well, yeah, because like you wrong.
Right.
You in the wrong, bro. If like, say for instance, if you jumpy and I'm relaxed, bro, and I'm complying. If I'm complying with you, bro, and you still going over aggressively, like I will check you about that, because like at the end of the day, bro, I came with you with respect. I feel like you should respect. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like you said, bro, I do feel like we need to be more respectful on our approach.
Yeah,
because they may have a bad day, and guess what? These niggas may be ready to bust somebody down.
Too,
so we got to take that into consideration. Don't make their job more harder than it has to be.
Just like how officer, you know, you can apply this to a regular everyday person. If I got a gun on me, bro, I'm feeling like I'm the biggest person in the world. But you got to think like, okay, if a regular person has a gun on them and they having a bad day, you know, you never know. You know, you might say the wrong shit. They gonna set that motherfucker off.
Yeah, facts.
The same thing with police officers.
Yeah.
So it's more so like, okay,
but
you never know what somebody going through. So you might just say some shit and they just gonna flip the fuck out. That's just with anybody.
Yeah. So, bro, I've learned that a lot of Now I won't say a lot, but all our government type of jobs, like the military and the policemen, but they're meant to stop men that are like revolutionaries, bro. Like they're literally meant to stop that type of stuff, because
in what way?
And
like as far as
okay, so look, so we know how corrupt, we know the government's corrupted, like
right
to a
Well, I would say I believe the government's corrupt, but when it comes to stopping revolutionaries, I don't believe the government's actively doing that to a lot of
I would say that now because
today.
Yeah, I because
the power's not there anymore.
I would say that they're not doing it as much today, because who's really doing it now, man? People too scared.
Yeah.
Cause but they on standby just for that, bro.
But back then,
honestly,
though,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I honestly believe, bro, if we was to get 100 men strapped up, bro, 100 men strapped up, strong, smart men strapped up, bro. Which there's a lot of people on this world. I know we can get 100, bro. And we was to consistently be big on going to these board meetings, you know, standing in front when it comes to police brutality and so much more, bro. Man, bro, do you not know how much good traction, but you're gonna come with a lot of bad traction with that, bro. Man, that's gonna get stopped immediately.
Another solution to the whole police brutality situation is honestly a lot of people just policing their own communities.
Yeah,
we kind of
that's probably how it used to be back then. Like,
it is.
Okay, so this particular like a neighborhood.
If I did something wrong to you in the neighborhood, the OG come in and it's like, look, bro,
you gotta chill out.
Chill out. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
And if we had more of that, we wouldn't necessarily need the police in certain areas.
Yeah.
But when certain shootouts happen or certain things within a community happen, people call the police because ain't nobody in the neighborhood gonna sort it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Or their resolution to that is just more violence.
Yeah, because how I see it is like but we gotta look at it, bro. They killing everybody that's speaking up. Yeah, they killing everybody that's doing the right thing, bro. So it's like some of these men is like, bro, I'm not finna do this, bro. I got a family, I got kids and family, bro. I'm not finna die, and I respect that, bro. Like, I'm not saying y'all are scared or anything, but me personally, bro, I think a real man don't look out just for his family. He looks out for his community, because if his community failing, bro, it's gonna leak into his crib.
Right. But going back to what we talked about earlier, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about who wins.
Yeah.
So, some people, realistically, if you want a particular change, some people got to die.
Yeah,
that just come with it.
And I definitely agree, because me personally, bro, I feel like World War III is going to be the civilians versus the government, bro.
I can see that.
If it's not, bro, I feel like it's going to be a spiritual war, which is already going on right now. If you spiritually connected to the source, bro, it's a spiritual warfare that's going on right now, bro. You've been seeing it throughout this whole year, bro. No cap. But I really do feel like it would be a civilian versus the government, because a lot of civilians are starting to speak up on their platforms, though.
Right.
I will say that, like, one person I really do respect is Nick Cannon. He talks about a lot of stuff that people in his industry don't like to talk on. Yaki Awaken, I mess with Yaki Awaken.
Okay, yeah, that's my guy.
Dr. Umar, for sure. I mess with Dr. Umar. He has a big platform, and he speaks some real shit. Like, fuck the. It's like he talks about the negative stuff we got to do in order to get peace. So he basically, like you said, bro, some people finna have to die.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people are going to have to die for this.
Isn't this show, what's the title of the show again?
What show?
This show.
Oh, the reality podcast.
The reality podcast. So, and that's something that I feel like a lot of people don't live in. It's reality.
Reality, yeah.
So even if, because reality is not only your oppressor or somebody else who's, doing something negative to you.
Yeah.
They have to live in that reality. That's also about your particular self, your inner self. Mm-hmm. You have to live in reality. So, maybe you're not doing something right in your household. That's living in reality. But you gotta be like, okay, I'm tripping.
So that goes with the accountability, bro.
Yeah.
So that goes with accountability. So that's what I've been more on since I stepped out of religion. I've been taking accountability for every good thing and every bad thing. Like,
right.
Like I said, bro, I believe I'm God. I am a God. I say that because I have a soul. The soul is what you would call the Most High, or the source, and I'm part of that. And because it's like, so I can give you an analogy, bro. So boom, I go to the sea, right? I get a small cup,
right,
and I scoop some of the sea water. Is this still not the sea? You get what I'm? The sea water. You get what I'm saying? It's like I'm made out of the essence that is the source, bro. So with that, bro, I got control of this, bro. Like, I get up and I do what I want to do, bro. Like, it's not nobody guiding me, bro. It's either you gonna do it or you not gonna do it, bro.
For sure.
And
there's different ways you see it too, because it's like, even going back to the whole, I'm God talk. Technically, men are made to create.
Yeah, definitely.
When it comes to kids, when it comes to businesses,
buildings,
everything that you see, everything that you interact with was created by
Yeah.
something or someone.
Yep.
So I feel like it's more so just about the way people see it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, everybody on earth isn't necessarily a creator.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a man and a woman to create a kid.
Definitely.
Create life.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, different ways of seeing different things.
Definitely, bro. So let's see. So I want to talk about something that I learned not the other day. So I learned that vampires was actually based on like I would just say vampires is a term that actually, took in place on this earth, bro. Around
In what way?
and
Like being real.
like as in, drinking blood, that type of thing. So
as far as the behavior or like
yes,
the whole
yes,
like
the
being
behavior,
an actual vampire.
I would say the behavior, and also some of the magic as well too. A lot of us
It's like cannibalism, right?
Yeah, definitely. So that's so his name was Vlad Dracula. Look, y'all can look this up. I'm gonna pull it up
Okay,
right
so
now.
he was a real person.
Yeah, he was definitely real. Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Vlad the Impaler. And he ruled, let's see. Vlad, three commonly known as Vlad the Impaler or Vlad Dracula, was the void of Walachi 3 times between 1448 and his death in 1476. He is often considered one of the most important rulers in Wali.
That's crazy. He's a real person,
and that goes back to what you're saying, bro. It's all about who's winning, bro. So around this time, bro, the Europeans, what they would do is they do this still. They do this still. So they kill black people. They scraped them for the melanin. They scraped them for the melanin. They drank the blood, and they mainly go for the kids. That's why so much pedophilia going on in the industry, because they think if they drink the kids' blood, that's going to keep them looking young for the rest of their lives. They think if they drink the brain fluids of kids, that they're gonna be more spiritual, connected to the source.
That's why a lot of Catholic, the popes, be getting exposed, for pedophilia and stuff that's going on in the Catholic Church.
Yeah. And the Vatican actually got exposed for something with colonialism, basically lying about the AD and BC times and stuff like that. Like you said, basically going back to who killed these people and who had the last say so. And
for sure, even then, bro, I honestly feel like even like within this time period, eventually it might be somebody else that takes over America. Whole history is gonna be different in like 100+ years from now. Yeah, because it's all about the winner. It's not really about who's right or wrong.
Yeah, you definitely. I definitely agree, bro. So a cult / religion, bro. Let's get into that, bro.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's get back. So if I had to, I'll be honest. If I had to, y'all gonna look at me crazy for this, bro. I swear to God, y'all. If I had to do a quote unquote religion, bro, I would do Satanism. And let me tell you.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I know that's crazy. It's crazy take. So let me tell you why. Let me tell you why though. So a lot of us haven't read what Satanism is. I can't just judge something and not know anything about it, bro. Right. So I read the practices and what it was about, and they don't believe in like a man is controlling their life. They don't believe in the devil is controlling their life. They believe that they have all the, I would say the.
Is that a form of atheism?
I guess it's a form of atheism, but that's technically what I'm doing. But I'm not into no religion though, so it's like, so I'm saying if I were to partake in anything, it would be that. And like I said, a lot of us don't know what Satan means. I will get into this in another video because that would be like hours of talk. But I want you guys to do research and look up what the term Satan really means. And for my research, it is a metaphysical term for melanin. So and that's why they have a church on every block of the hood and stuff like that. They got the black people going to church. Oh, they scared of Satan. They scared of all the I would guess the stuff that's in religion they tell you to be scared of. Like,
yeah, I gotta do my research on that.
Yeah, you definitely got. That's what I'm saying. Bobby Hemmett got me into that stuff, man. I'm telling y'all,
but
bro.
Also, some advice that I do want to give you, and a lot of people in the conscious community, just from what I've learned, you also have to, like, when it comes to, like, learning certain rhetoric, you definitely want to get to a point to where you can kind of see through bullshit. Not saying what you believe in is bullshit, but you definitely want to get into where you're seeing, okay, this is some bullshit and this is not some bullshit. Yeah. Because once you... And that's why I asked you earlier before the show, like, have you ran into, necessarily people who are running cults? Because a lot of people who don't really know a lot of shit kind of are gullible to start, just believing in cult-like figures, like people like Jim Jones. Because, the average person don't necessarily do research at all. So for somebody, who doesn't know much or not strong-minded, somebody like Jim Jones, they'll fall victim to. Yeah. and then you end up drinking Kool-Aid and killing yourself.
Yeah.
Or people like Dr. York.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the. My personal opinion, he's a pedophile.
Yeah, definitely.
He's wilding.
Yeah, definitely. And I definitely agree with that, bro. Cause that's why I personally do my own research on it too. And it's like I don't just like his videos be like hours long. Like it take me days watching them because I go back and go look it up. If I can't find it or whatever, I'm like, all right, I'm not listening to this. If it's nothing is popping up, bro, I'm like, okay, that's out the picture. But
and hypnotism, like I feel like running a cult is more so is you being a master in hypnotism, because you can really get people to believe if you are a great speaker and a great talker, and you are able to combat certain things. It can even be some bullshit. People will believe you.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I give you that.
That's how people, you know. When you see that's why actually have you ever been in New York? You go to New York, it's a lot of those people on the street who they run cults, because a lot of people, when you catch somebody on the street and you put them in a weird predicament to where they don't know this particular thing about their own religion. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna hit you with this, that, and the third. Or like people in prison. A lot of people in prison, they have nothing but time to just read and
they start waiting. That's how Malcolm X even got into it. Yeah, a lot of people like Malcolm X was what you deemed a gangster or a thug back before he went to jail. Yeah. Went to jail and that nigga.
And then also it's like what works for you then might not work for you now. Yeah. Cause like even with Malcolm X, he was a thug at one point. Yeah. Changed his life, joined the Nation of Islam. Yeah. Then he came into a time to where he's seen the Nation of Islam ain't it for me.
Yeah, because guess what? A lot of us. What's his name? Elijah Muhammad, the one that was the head hunter, pedophile. Yeah, pedophile. Yeah, so it's like I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm not. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even with the York thing, I would kind of be a hypocrite to deem somebody as a pedophile because what he did was.
I look at the facts.
Definitely the facts.
He was wilding.
But it's like I still I would not. I'll be lying if I said Elijah Muhammad ain't saying no real shit, and even York. Yeah. And just for the simple fact that like we know a lot of these rappers, they're serious killing their own people for fame, and we still listening to them, and we know that, but we don't go on social man.
I feel like that's a conversation that people don't want to have though. Like,
they don't.
As of late, like. If a lot of people really knew, the real person of their favorite celebrity, but majority of these guys are pedophiles. Yeah, that's just what it is. Like that's the facts.
Majority,
and even take the rapper outside of rap. A lot of these rappers would be considered serial killers. Yeah, like definitely.
King Von.
King Von was a serial killer.
I don't salute anything that he did, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bone because that guy may be dead or whatever. He may did something wrong, but you ain't never think about their family though. Exactly. You ain't never put their family into consideration. Now, and specifically in the black community, those are conversations that a lot of black people don't like to have. Yeah. Because it makes them like, okay, I really got to confront. They don't want to take accountability.
They don't want to take accountability.
Yeah, and that's why I always tell people whenever you're doing meditating, you're acknowledging your spiritual journey, bro, you're going to have to come face to face with your dark side, bro. And you're going to have to accept your dark side. Everybody has a dark side. Right. There is nobody on this planet that can't tell me they don't have a dark side, bro. If you tell me you don't, you're a liar, bro. Like your dark side could be the smallest thing, but it's a dark side. Like I'm gonna keep it about me. I'm a liar. I lie sometimes, bro.
Yeah, that's real though. I feel like that's everybody.
I'm very honest. That's just that's something on my dark side. It's certain things that I probably I've done that I've I regret because I wouldn't want nobody doing it to me. But I felt that they deserved it, but I should have never took it in with my hand. I should have let the universe handle that or whatever, bro. But because I personally feel you're no better than a person that did something to you because you're just acting on that same type of that low vibration or that low energy, bro. So I seen another topic you had, bro, and you said how to use AI to better your life, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you how that has helped me recently. Then I'm gonna let you talk on it since it was your topic. It helped me recently because I used it for a like interview questions, like from a show.
Okay.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I know so much stuff when it comes to like conscious type knowledge and stuff, but when it comes to like interview questions, bro, I go brain dead. I don't know what it is, bro. So I had to use Chat GPT to type up my whole thing, bro. I swear, and it gave me the perfect like.
I use AI to like pass like a couple of my essays.
Yeah, I bet, man. It's like,
but you could definitely use it to better your life, though.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Helping you like as far as like grammar.
Yeah.
Certain things with grammar, I'm not necessarily all the way there yet. So you know, I've had to edit a couple things, or even like writing a bio for a product, or drafting like a proposal. So like when I've done like a couple rental deals for people. I've had it draw up like a whole rental agreement for me. So that's like really cool. It's saved you a lot of time for sure. So but I think it's something that people need to definitely utilize and adapt to. Yeah. Especially older people. A lot of older people don't like to conform. Yeah. Did I jump on my head?
No.
Okay, it was over. But yeah, like AI is definitely beneficial. Eventually it's gonna get to a time to where you're gonna need to know how to use it. Yeah. Or you're gonna be looking crazy like the people don't know how to use an iPhone.
Yeah. Like, yeah, definitely, man. That's how my mom be like, how you restart your phone? Like, bro, don't you just like just hold the power button on the side, bro. You just swipe over, bro. It'd be so simple and easy, bro. But I will say, I think that technology is just the worst thing that has happened to mankind, bro. Nah, I can't say that because it's all a perspective thing. But technology has gotten people rich and stuff like that. But I would just say overall though, because now it messes up everything to how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your partner, and just so much thing. Because I think with social media sometimes, whenever you're scrolling on social media so much in a relationship, say your girl looking at certain stuff that these celebrities doing for they, why you don't do this for me? Why you know, and then that starts to bring on insecurities of yourself. Like, damn, I'm actually giving 110%, bro. Like, am I not going hard? Am I not going hard enough? Like, look at a girl go on social media. She not getting the most likes, but yet she's a very beautiful girl. She's not getting a lot of likes, but all she see is ugly girls with a big butt or some big breasts.
I think that comes with not being comfortable with yourself, though.
Yeah, true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it just social media has introduced a lot of insecurities for us. I would say
for sure. Yeah.
It just introduced, and I would say it messes up relationships too because you have too much access to attractive people. Like, let's be honest, bro. You go on Instagram, 3 swipes, you're gonna see a bad bitch, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And if a girl go on there, she gonna see a handsome man that's probably tall and strong or whatever.
I think it's giving us more access to our vices. Yeah, because back in the day, like without social media, you actually had to go talk to a girl in person.
So that's what I'm saying. We value that stuff more. Like we want finna go talk to multiple people. That's just too much. Cause now I gotta imagine like you said, back in the day, folks ain't had no cars. So guess what? They gotta talk to a girl that's probably around the block that ain't too far to ride a bike for.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys ain't finna ride a bike for everybody. They finna ride a bike only for their woman, bro.
Now you can send like 50 DMs
in 1 minute. In 1 minute to all these types of women, and one of them bound to takes back. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And I think that we don't cherish very good partners because of that. Like, we may have a very great partner, and we may take that for granted just because we see something we like, bro. You know, in a lot of cases, bro, a lot of men they trade a hotel for a home, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what we gotta stop. We gotta stop doing, bro. Yeah, that girl look good, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, that girl look good, bro. She looks very good. But still though, is she's finna help you grow mentally, bro? Is she finna help you whenever you down bad on your ass? Is she gonna mess with you if you end up being broke at one point in time? You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna be there for you whenever you down mentally and all that stuff? Like, you gotta play all that into role, bro. Like, is a nut really worth losing a very good partner, bro? And I had to think about that growing up, you know, because me personally, bro, I've been there. I've lost a good partner, you know. being lustful, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful I went through it at a young age because I don't want to be like 25 something and imagine being like years invested and then you doing something like that. So it's like I'd rather learn my lesson at a young age. So
I think that's like a part of growth though. So like going back to what you were saying off air, everybody goes through certain things at different ages.
yeah.
So what I may go through at 23, you might not go through till you 30.
Yeah.
But everybody's life is different.
Yeah. And that's why you gotta I've said you gotta stay in your own lane, bro, because you may go on and your lane may be straight, but it may be slow. Yeah. Right? It may be straight, it may be slow. So you see somebody else, they're taking theirs pretty fast, but you don't know really what they're going by minute though. Like while yours going slow and peacefully, each minute could be hell for them and it feels like eternity.
And then you also don't know what those people are doing.
What they're closed doors. That's what I'm saying. What they're sacrificing to get what they're doing. So your road gonna be bumpy and you're gonna have all the potholes and construction working sites all on that road because you're not going on you're not doing your soul purpose, bro. That's basically goes back to soul purpose, bro. You're not doing your soul purpose, bro. Whenever you're not doing your soul purpose, bro, it's gonna get hard and bumpy, bro. You know, when you're on your soul purpose, you trust in your soul, you letting your soul lead, bro. You're gonna get all the fruits, bro. You're gonna get all the lemons to make you some lemonade, dog. Facts. I believe in that greatly because just following my soul has been putting me in great opportunities, bro. You know, shoot, like I would say, like, even with, the lamplighter thing, bro, I probably would have never known you, if I never joined the lamplighter.
Nah, that's a fact, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now
I forgetting I did that shit.
Yeah, me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So I had, bro, you be reminding me. I'm like, yeah, you be reminding me sometimes, bro. So, and I will say, bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. You know,
I appreciate it.
Seeing you, seeing you, in your grind phase, bro, and still seeing you continuing doing that, bro. Because a lot of people probably would have gave up by the end, bro. And a lot of people may thought that jump was corny back then, bro. But I'm pretty sure a lot of folks like, damn, hold on, bro. He way lit now.
For me, it's also consistency too. It's like I've been on my grind for like the past like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Like all the way back in middle school.
Yeah.
I was like, it's the same shit, but like I've seen early where I'm trying to take my shit to.
Yeah.
So it's like more so it's like, okay, I go to parties, I go to the club, but at the end of the day, this still the goal. Like we still going, when I'm 30, I'm gonna be set. I already know. Like all my shit gonna be in order. All my affairs are gonna be in order. So it's more so just a mental thing. Like it's like, okay, I'm having a hella fun, but my shit gonna be in order.
Yeah, facts.
I ain't finna be looking crazy at all within the next like 10, 20 years type shit.
Yes, sir.
But but I'm a big fan of the show too. Like it's a lot of like shows that like I watch from the city. I don't necessarily say it. I be seeing like, the little content creators. I'm a fan of like all that shit. Like even especially your podcast content too. For sure.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, bro. No cap. But man, we finna wrap this. Yeah, we finna wrap this this podcast up, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. It was very great speaker, bro. Very great guest, man. Hope you come back on soon, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm free. I'm gonna be in Miami for like the next 2 weeks, but after that, I'm free.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely gonna bring you back on, bro. It was nice.
I do want to say like, make sure y'all take care of y'all health. Go to the gym and eat better.
Yeah. I hit the gym. Man, I had a very productive day, man. Hit the gym.
Yeah. How you feel?
Interview. Man, I feel great, bro. Because I feel great because whenever I work out, I feel complete. I've done something that has made me a better version of myself.
Yeah, for sure.
So if all I did today was work out, I still feel complete, and I read every day too. So it's that's learning every day. So, guys, before we end off, bro, I want to say make sure you're learning something every day. Make sure you're reading something every day. Make sure you at least eat one fruit a day. At least one fruit a day, just bro. One fruit a day. You do some small exercise, bro. I bet you'll live a little bit longer. But yeah, man, we signing out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll be back. That was smooth. Yeah.